Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. It is MetroMeta. I recently went to Denver Fan Expo. We go every single year. I had so much fun. It was so amazing just being there at Fan Expo and being around so many people who love anime, games, and all of that. So I wanted to get into that, get into what I saw, what I noticed, what were some of the just highlights of my experience at Fan Expo, and hopefully this will inspire you to go next year, because I'm hoping that from here it just gets bigger and bigger, because it's been such a joy to see how Fan Expo has changed over the course of a few years, because I've gone 5 or 6 years at this point. I've gone to Fan Expo like every single year, almost every single day. I usually skip Saturday. Sunday. I'm usually tired. Let me do a breakdown of like what I was thinking going into Fan Expo and how I'm feeling. So I did go to Fan Expo in October when they had like a sort of mini expo. And going into this one, I was hoping to get more back into the like less COVID times, like more like bigger reaction, and you saw that, you felt that there were more people there. Just from the moment I saw the line to get in, I was like, oh, we back, baby. And it really was amazing. From the moment you walk into the area, into the showroom, you felt how much energy was there. And it was exciting to see everyone there. Starting on Friday, I was really going in just to see what was there, what was new, what they changed, because I know they always make new changes. There's some things I knew about, some changes I knew that I was excited to see how they implement, and there were some things that I didn't know about. So starting off on Friday, I didn't have anything I was looking for in particular to buy or anything like that. I just wanted to see what it was like. I walked in and the first thing you saw was this new app that, like, again, I said this last year, I say this every year, they always have like something new. There's always some new, like, I don't want to say gift, but some new thing that they're bringing to the table. And what they brought to the table this year was a new app called Whatnot, I think. Yeah, whatnot.com. And it's sort of like a selling app. It was like a live stream / selling app, and they had these really cool cans. I when I first saw it, it was like, download the app and you can get this can. I thought it was like an actual can of soda. I was like, ooh, because I was thirsty. I don't know why, I was thirsty all weekend, and I saw that, like, download this app and get this can. I was like, I downloaded the app. It didn't have an actual drink in there. And what it was if you got the pin, you got a prize. And I got one of the pins, and I got a book that I'll put a picture on. But yeah, I got the pin, and it was interesting seeing Whatnot. They had this really, really cool, like, arcade area. The vibe was just immaculate. And I haven't used the app since. I'm going to download it and see what it's about. I didn't really have time during the weekend. But it was an interesting area to be there, where they had all these people trying to sell things. And I definitely like the idea of like an app that's where you're trying to sell and mixing live streaming. It reminded me a lot of QVC. Like, it was like a modern version of QVC, and I saw how much money some of my aunts have put into QVC. So, like, I was definitely excited to do that. Another thing that I noticed, there's a store called Gamer Haven. They have a really popular TikTok, which I watched, and they were there. And I didn't even realize that this was like the same Game Haven. I was like, oh, Game Haven, this is cool. They had like this really cool car. They had a bunch of statues. I was like, oh, this is cool. I wonder what this is. I didn't even figure out it was them till like after Fan Expo. I'm on TikTok, and I see the like owner talking about, yeah, we're just now leaving Fan Expo. We're packing everything. I was like, they were there. I should have talked to him. I should have tried to meet. But I was excited to see them there, especially seeing the anime figures. They were amazingly beautiful. As someone myself who has recently gotten into anime figures, it was really nice to see them there. I didn't see any that I wanted, but I have like 2 anime figures I have to wait like a year for, which I didn't even realize when I pre-ordered them. They're gonna come at like the same time, but like it was pretty exciting to see like this huge area, this car. It really left an impression on me about what Fan Expo could be, especially when it comes to getting more major players involved, when it comes to like having more products there. Of course, Artist Alley, always immaculate, always amazing. They also had Writers Alley, which was nice. Again, I always like, when I go to Fan Expo and I see Writers Alley, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, this is so nice. I didn't see any like books that like gripped me that I wanted, but like always just sitting there waiting for someone to talk. So like, if you go to a con, just buy one book. We always talk about like, oh, I want to get back into reading. Oh, reading's so good. Get one book every single time you go to a con. Just one. Give them some business. But Friday was definitely smaller. Friday to me felt like the smallest Friday I felt, and I think a lot of the vendors were feeling it. Like there wasn't that many people there, and it didn't start till like 3 o'clock, which I was surprised about. I was like, this is starting at 3? I got the morning, because I'm used to like old Fan Expo where they started at like 9, and I'm like, oh, gotta get up early for this. No, I got to sleep in. I got to drive around. I took the train into downtown Denver, which is always fun because you get to like walk around. I visited around downtown. I think that's sort of an aspect of Fan Expo that people don't always think about. Is like you get to visit around downtown, and there's a lot of nice restaurants and places. Shout out to, what is it, like Milk Alley? That's a really cool place. But back to Denver Comic Con. They had lots of amazing people there. The voice actress for Overwatch was there. They had Kim Possible's voice actress there. And one aspect of Fan Expo that I've always sort of had to fight to be a part of was like, a big part of it is like they have interviews, they have classes, they have those interactions, and you had to check the app to like see them. And I didn't know that till like the second day, so I didn't go to any of the like talks till like the second day. But once I got the app, it was super easy. You could mark things. It was letting me know when stuff was happening. It really gave me like an anchor of like, this is happening here, this is happening here. And one thing I thought was amazing, it was masterclass, immaculate. Bring it back every single year. I don't care. They had a room that was just showing anime. Like, it was just showing like the first 3 episodes of certain animes. I think it ran the whole con. Like, it would just show the first 3 episodes. It was amazing. It was the greatest thing, because like you could sit there and watch anime with people and talk to people who like the same show. It gave you a break. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to Fan Expo. Like, there's nowhere to sit down. Like, people are sitting on the floor. Like, you walk around, you need a break. It was a place to take a break and just like calm down. It was amazing. I loved the idea. Hopefully they have it next year. It was also, unlike before the dark times, it didn't take up the entire convention center, which I think moving forward, that's what I would want, is like, let's open this up. Let's get the entire convention center again. I definitely feel like there's been a push towards more, again, they said it in the name, Fan Expo. There's not as many comic books there as before. And there was more of a push of anime there, which I really enjoyed because I'm mainly an anime fan. The cosplays, every year, we say it, they're all amazing. I actually got and went to a cosplay show, and I took a lot of photos of like every cosplay, but like they're off center because I was in the wrong spot. So my bad for that, guys, but you can see some of my bad pictures I take. I'll put some of the best ones there. But costumes were amazing. I got to see one cosplay I really loved was of this couple that dressed up like Anubis and like Isis from like Egyptian mythology. Immaculate. It looked amazing. I loved every single minute of it. They ate it and didn't leave anything on the plate. Saturday going in, I was super excited. They had a lot of Cobra Kai there. The stars of Cobra Kai. There was supposed to be a Cobra Kai demonstration. They didn't have one, but there's this really cool dance thing, which I'll put on screen. I really just had a lot of fun at this Fan Expo. Like, I can't say enough how, like, heartwarming it feels to be back in that, like, zone. Back in that, like, we're all together, we're here to celebrate, we're here to have fun, and just nerd out. And it was just absolutely amazing. One thing I will notice about the cosplay game, now every year, I didn't see a lot of Deadpools. I don't think I saw one Deadpool. That's surprising to me. But like every year, there's usually like a theme. Like it's almost like all the cosplayers have like a meeting somewhere, and they're like, "Alright, this is this year's theme." I remember one year was like a lot of Overwatch, and then a lot of Demon Slayer. Like this year didn't really have a theme. There was a lot of diversity in the cosplays. Like there was different people doing different shows. There was animes. There was still a lot of comic book stuff. A lot of Batman, Iron Man. I saw one dude who was dressed as like a Big Daddy from BioShock. Shout outs to him, because I'm pretty sure he didn't get to go to the show floor because he was just too big to get up the stairs, and he was just stuck downstairs. Shout outs to you, you know, living it up. I really enjoyed Fan Expo. I'm excited to go again next year. So shout outs to Fan Expo. Thank you for letting us come. Always a pleasure to be there. Look out for new videos coming out this week. We're gonna have a deeper, in-depth talk about Fan Expo with me and Inflow. We're also gonna have a review coming out pretty soon on a book that I think y'all might need to keep your eyes on. And of course, we are going to have the showdown. We're gonna talk again about Miss Marvel. I don't know how many more episodes it has, but we're gonna do talk about how many episodes have come out. If you haven't yet, click that video below and look at our last review of the first 2 episodes of Miss Marvel. Leave a like, subscribe, and have